This video is brought to you by CatBeast.com. Design your own custom snapbacks and hats.
WearTesters.
Yo, what's good guys? This is Nightwing2303 from WearTesters.com. Today we got a detailed look and review of these guys right here. This is the new Nike Zoom Rev, not the Hyper Rev or anything like that. For whatever reason, they dropped the Hyper, they just left the Rev, and this is the Nike Rev 2017. Now, right off the bat, I'm gonna let you guys know I'm not personally going to be wear testing and reviewing these guys. I'm sending these over to Jaron. I'm a little bit disappointed because of the fact that the Hyper Rev line has been my personal favorite since the original one. The original one was so awesome, and I didn't even think that they were gonna be that good, but they were. Then the second Hyper Rev was not quite as nice as the first, but in certain aspects they were. I know that the traction on that was better than the original, but the cushion and transition was better on the original. And then the third edition was, you know, it was okay. It wasn't like the best or anything, but it was still heel and forefoot zoom air. But these guys here, they just have forefoot only zoom, nothing in the heel. It's at that point in which Nike lost me. Now don't get me wrong, I still think that these are going to be a great performance shoe, and they are comfortable just from a try-on, but to me personally, like removing tech and stuff like that, I just really don't like that, especially when it's not needed. Now, starting off with the outsole, we have one of the weirdest looking outsoles I've ever seen. Like, yes, they use herringbone, yes, it's full length, yes, this is awesome, but it's kind of like rigid or wavy. I don't know how to explain it. It's just really strange. It looks really funny, and I think it's going to perform really well. Two reasons for that. One reason is because of the waves. I think that the outsole is going to be a little bit more flexible. And then the second thing is because of these waves, I think that's going to give the midsole itself, with the removed cushion in the back, a little bit more extra room for compression, especially if you're heavier. So you should be able to press this in while you're moving around on them and really like use that foam to its fullest potential. Now again, like I was saying, the forefoot is the only area with zoom air. It is an actual full, you know, forefoot unit. It's not a rectangle unit or anything like that. It's a normal size zoom air unit, the stuff that they used to use all the time. Nowadays they don't use it as much. I don't know why, but all I know is that it's in there and it feels great. Again, these weird like kind of waves or ridges in the midsole help with that compression. So if it's making the foam itself feel comfortable, just imagine how comfortable that zoom air is feeling. It's feeling pretty comfortable. I really wish that it was in the heel, because this would have been like one of those like, yo, these are super, super comfy type of shoes, and they were this close, this close. All you needed is a heel zoom unit, guys. I mean, what, like, would have cost Nike 10 extra cents, and they could have charged $10 more, and they would have had a much more comfortable shoe. It's really disappointing that they're just not, you know, putting in the effort, it feels like, for some of their models. But as they are comfortable. So you got to give them that. Now the materials overall is an engineered mesh build, and then you have some visible fuse at the toe area as well as the eye stay area, and then what you can't see is underneath it there is also webbing of fuse. It's not a distraction though. It's not like it's, you know, plastic with mesh glued on top of it. There's a big portion of areas that are just mesh, and then there's a portion of areas that are mesh and fused together. So what I think that they've done is really kind of made a really nicely balanced shoe as far as fused material and mesh. It's not too much, it's not too little of each. Personally, I think it's going to work really well, but you know, like I said, there's only one way to find out. Jaron's going to be testing them out, and we'll find out soon. The collar is heavily padded and sculpted. Should be a really nice fit right around that back section of the foot. And then I cannot tell you whether or not these fit true to size, because they're not my size. So all I can tell you is that when I did try them on, they were really, really comfortable. So, you know, that's all I can say. But stay tuned to Jaron's channel as well as WearTesters.com. He'll make sure to update you guys on all the performance information, and you know, whether you follow him or follow the site or both, hopefully you will find out soon enough. So thank you guys for watching. These are available now over at Nike.com, which is where I got these at. I think there was two other colorways. One of them looks like a hiking boot. One of them looks really cool, but it's got translucent rubber. And then you have this guy here, which is probably the safest bet in terms of performance, because Nike's translucent rubber, for whatever reason, doesn't tend to work really well on dustier settings, and most of us play at normal gyms and things like that where dust is everywhere. But you can grab these now, like I said, over at Nike.com if anybody's interested, or you can wait for the performance review. This is also a model that tends to go to clearance, so I would just be patient and it'll save you some cash. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for your support. Stay tuned to WearTesters.com for all your performance needs on these guys right here, and until next time, guys, have a good one.